Hi, it's Rob Buckley, and I'm your child's band teacher at Ritola Middle School. And I just have a couple of announcements, and I figured instead of doing a traditional email where you have to read it all, I do a little quick video today because I do have a few things to show you. First of all, just so you know, BertoloPalooza tickets go on sale tomorrow. BertoloPalooza is a humongous event here at Ritolo with a dunk tank and bubble soccer and glow dance party, lots of huge inflatables, food, and a video games truck, and just lots and lots of fun. This is one of our uh, just huge events here for the school community, and it's also a fundraiser for the Batavia Music Buffs. So tickets go on sale tomorrow. Students took waivers home today for those for tickets, and the cost is $15. You can use Buffs Bucks if you have those Buffs Bucks. You can use them for admittance into this, or if you want to write a check, which is the safest bet in place of cash, a check be made out to Batavia Music Buffs. But please fill out the waiver because we can't sell your child a ticket to the event until we have a signed waiver from a parent or guardian. Okay, we're also looking for lots of parent volunteers for that night, and even some parent volunteers to help sell tickets at lunchtime. We sent out a sign up genius yesterday for that, or a link to a sign up genius in an email yesterday. And if you can help out, we would love and I totally appreciate your help with that. Okay. Second of all, we have our concert coming up in just a couple of weeks on October 11th. So if you haven't gone out and purchased those black dress pants, black shoes, black socks, please take care of that before the day of the concert. We provide the shirts. Well, the shirts should be in about a week or so from the manufacturer, and we'll make sure those get out to the students before the concert. But we are really, really picky about uniforms here at Rotolo, so please make sure those things are purchased. And if you have any questions on it, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I'd be happy to give you any information you need. They do not need to be designer label. They just need to be the right color. That's the biggest and most important thing, is the right color, and that's black for the pants, shoes, and socks. Okay. And then last but not least, we have an extra credit opportunity for the students. And this involves playing some additional scales in the current key that we're currently studying. These scales are more advanced, and they're kind of a challenge for the students. And they kind of bridge the gap between what we're learning right now at the beginning of sixth grade and what the students might see as seventh or eighth graders. And if we introduce this to them now, that'll just allow them to go even further when they get to be in seventh and eighth grade. And so what I did was I put together something called Scaling the Mountain. It looks like this, and every student should have one. And there are 7 different levels on Scaling the Mountain. And what I have the students do is when we start practicing at the very beginning, when we're learning a new scale, we're working on level 1. All right, and that's something that every student does in class ad nauseum, lots of different times. Our test, our normal test that we have the students play, the fact the tests start is tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday in class with Miss Reese. They'll go out, or Mr. Ozret, they'll go out and take their test. Is this line here, level 2? Everything beyond that, level 3, and then level 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the back are all, there we go, are all extra credit. And they're all designed to help your child learn the scale that much better and expand their range and go faster and just see some different patterns of notes that they're going to see in their music as they get older. And this is going to help them become better musicians quicker. And so as an incentive, what I'm doing is that if a student decides to do level 3 on this page, they get 1 extra credit point. If they decide to do level 3 and 4, they can get 1 for the first level of extra credit, and then 2 points for level 4. Level 5 would be 3 points extra credit. Level 6 would be 4 points extra credit. Level 7 would be 5 points extra credit. So those are some different things that they can do. Now, how are they going to perform these for me? Well, they can do one of 2 things. They can do a video like I'm doing right now on Screencastify, and I can show them how to do that in class. It doesn't take very long, and then they can set that up, submit videos to me. I watch them, I grade them, done. They can also play them for me before school or after school. It's up to them. Since we're doing our scale test tomorrow and Thursday, we're going to have about a week and a half before we start working on the next scale. Since we kind of have a short weekend there and a concert, we're not going to start a new scale in the middle of all that transition and whatnot. So that's a perfect opportunity for students when it's fresh in their heads to start working on these more advanced things. They don't have to do it, but certainly it can't hurt grade wise, and it's going to really help them in the long term. So something to think about if they're like, what do I practice? Here's something to practice. Okay. I think that's all for now. If I think of something, I'll email you. Oh, one more thing. Students interested in jazz ensemble. Jazz Ensemble is our advanced group. We have a help session tomorrow morning. That's Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. in the band room. If your child is thinking about auditioning for that group, they should definitely attend. If your child is thinking about, hey, you know what, I want to do jazz band, that's our second group that's open to all students. There's no audition required for that except for drum set. That group, you're going to be getting more information about that in about a week and a half when we get closer to it. Okay. And then my very last thing, I promise, is you'll be seeing some things mailed home to you in the near future about our coffee and butter braid sale. That's going to be starting up right after our band concert, like the following week. So I will be sending home information so that you have it, and like a backup copy of the little paper that you fill out for orders, an order sheet, just so that in case it doesn't make it home, you have your own. All right, and please, if you can, help us help support the Music Bus with that. It's great. They are so supportive of us, and they do so much to give back to the students in many, many different ways. And this is our biggest fundraiser of the year coming up. All right, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.